Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We're back with some more Soulstone Survivors and the 1.0 update as we navigate through this insanely large and content heavy game. Definitely overwhelming coming in as, somewhat of a new player. There's a lot to navigate through this. So let's just jump into this. Let's see what we can figure out a little bit more here and we'll get started. Okay, so I guess we'll probably play as a different character this time. So we played this character a little bit. Let's jump through this one, the Pyromancer. Probably do that. Blacksmith, rune stuff, no. Skill tree we already have. Achievements, profile. Okay, so we'll go with, we'll just go with this character. We'll go to fight. I was told I should do more curses, just so I can earn rewards a little bit quicker. So we'll probably do some of that. We could probably do reduces all healing received. Yeah, so we'll get extra minor soulstones and prestige. Explosive goblins will now appear. Elite enemies have extra health. Lords of the Void now have extra health. Every time you kill an enemy, there's a 2% chance of a meteor falling near your position. Those ones don't sound too bad. Okay, so we'll go with this for now. I guess we'll stick on, I don't know, do the maps, I assume the maps get harder and harder. And again, I'm not really quite sure what can use to be forged weapons, can be used to forge weapons. So are these only mainly for weapons? Because I think I'm mainly more concerned right now about getting sort of the meta progress stuff so I can do the skill trees. So we'll just roll with this, I guess.
We rise again from the ashes. Let's burn them all.
Okay, so it looks like this character, at least obviously every character is going to start off with like a different ability. Now let's see how much different they get. Because it kind of seems like each character is going to get their own different move sets. But I really want to see that for sure. Oh, there's that meteor. That's really not too bad. I mean, I can deal with the meteor. Because it didn't even really seem like it was that close to me, assuming that was what I was thinking it was. The music in this game is great. This game has really good music. When I first started playing it, I was like, man, please don't be copyrighted. But it's not, it seems fine. Okay, we'll go with crit chance.
The world will burn with me.
And again, I'm always down for the voice acting too. I do like it. Kind of gives each little character their own, individual personality a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we do get different stuff. Oh, the golems. I remember these. This was one of the first things I did when I played this game. 100% golem.
Storm of fire. Beautiful.
I can't remember if they were good or not, though. I guess that's the big thing. Were the golems good? I can't remember. I think they were fine. All your attacks can now apply burn. Increases the damage modifier of slash skill. Let's do that.
The inferno sings.
Because I do like that the golem can get taunt and things like that. And then I think there's ways to get more golems too. Or maybe I just summon multiple golems and as long as they don't die, they just stay out there. Okay, your armor is improved. Sure. Oh, that was a multicast too. I love multicast. Okay, so there are some crossovers. These ones did cross over. Creates a large explosion at your position. Let's do Flame Wave though. Okay, area modifier. Whenever you apply burn, you now apply slow. You cause more. Let's do the area modifier.
Now this This is
Although I guess
fire.
that burn one probably would have been good. Maybe that'll show up again at some point. But again, if you know me, I love area modifiers. Bigger the better. It's probably my favorite thing to level up in these games. Okay, well, we'll definitely do this multicast, and this is for everything.
Your corruption festers.
Like, this music is crazy. It's almost like... It almost feels very rave-ish, but also kind of fitting at the same time. Okay, we'll go with Firebolt. Ooh, what's that? Who's doing that? Oh, that's one of the elites that are out here, or the Void Lords, whatever they're called in this game. Alright, let's do more. Oh, this is multicast for just Flame Wave? Okay. That's a really good pick, though.
Through the hunt we thrive.
Okay, we'll do more area modifier. Okay, then we'll do combustion. Emits an aura fire that applies burn to nearby enemies. Yeah, I'll commit to the fire stuff, I guess. Do the crit chance. Critical damage. I can't re-roll these, huh? But I guess I don't have any re-rolls yet. But I can switch them out at later points. Alright, let's go with Lightning Bolt.
That's what I needed.
Okay, increases the damage modifier, Firebolt. Your critical, we'll do the critical damage. Okay, area modifier, block power. Let's go with block power. Wait, is that the lightning bolt? Was that like a multicast? What the heck was that? What was that? All that bouncing? That didn't seem like one of my spells. Yeah, what was that? That's not one of my spells. I don't know what that was. Okay, we'll go with meteor. And then we'll replace... Okay, so this is the only guy that's not fire, but I'm okay with that, right? Burn, 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 burn. Yeah, okay.
Fuel for the flames.
I'm okay with the golems. Unless we get, unless there's maybe another fire summon, but I don't know.
Let's take the mineral and torch the rest.
Oh my goodness. Okay, whenever you cast a type, hold on. Whenever you cast a skill of type fire, you have a chance of casting another one of your current skills with chaos. Okay, so that's a no. Although my goal is my golem chaos. Okay then. Okay, that actually doesn't sound too bad then. As long as I have one chaos skill, which is golem. Golem has an insanely long cooldown, so does that mean I have a 6% chance every time I... Okay, that sounds actually really good now that I'm looking at it like that. Let's do critical chance. Okay, let's Chaos Bolt. Okay, I'm gonna replace this with passives. All your attacks may now apply burn. So this one kind of seems useless, right? Because my attacks already kind of all apply burn anyways. So let's go with area modifier for
Fear
combustion.
the dark. It consumes it.
All your attacks may now apply burn. Cast frequency, firebolt. Let's go with that.
From a spark to a what?
Increases the multicast type of all your skills of fire. My goodness.
Wildfire.
Okay, fire walk. I'm not gonna. We'll do the damage modifier. I'm not gonna quite do the mark where I can just get rid of all the spells and just, you know, we can skip all active skills. I'm not gonna quite do that yet. Not yet.
This one sets even me ablaze.
I apparently have no pickup range because I'm barely picking up any of this. Whenever you apply burn, a portion is... Jeez, these are so good. Whenever you apply burn, a portion of the total damage is caused instantly, in addition to the normal effect. Okay, that's a skip. Let's do more movement speed.
Storm of fire.
I kind of think since I'm doing a hard difficulty, I should probably just try to get good movement speed here.
Fire judges. Fire consumes, and you have failed its test.
Is there a way to see... Okay, I'm going to do the experience pickup. All your attacks may cause disarray. What's disarray do? Increases all damage received by a random amount. Oh, that seems pretty good too. These ones seem really powerful. You know, where all your attacks can apply burn. All your attacks can apply this. Sure. Okay, let's do extra dash. Alright, let's do this one. Cast frequency. We'll just do cast frequency of everything. Multicast for combustion. Critical damage. Area. Let's do critical damage.
That's what I needed.
It's crazy how powerful some of these picks seem. What is this down here? Oh, is this another
Treasure
quest?
or fuel? Let's find out.
I'm kind of afraid there's just going to be a point in this game where I just die. Super quick. You know, I'm doing fine, but it seems that I have low health. I selected a couple different curse modifiers. Kind of feel that there's just going to be this point in time where I'm just like, oh shit, I'm dead. Where it seems like I have a really good build, but then just all of a sudden, you know, again, just dead. Okay, let's do the critical damage.
This heat unmatched.
I'm gonna do this pickup range and XP gain. Okay, let's go with more XP gain and pickup. Okay, we'll sub these out. Let's do more max health.
I will forge your end in sacred and
Do damage modifier. No, let's do multicast for everything. Okay, so the golem stuff doesn't seem to be... Oh, it does. It is working. Okay. And it does tell me how many golems I have out. Okay. Increase the damage modifier of all your skills. If a skill does not have... Okay, well, that's 100%.
this one sets
Is there...
even me
there's got to
ablaze.
be a limit to the amount of golems I can have out, though, right? I'm going to try to pay attention to that, because it looks like I have 3 out right now. Because it kind of seems that I could get an insane amount of golems out if I have that ability. Okay, at this point, I think we'll just skip these. Increases the damage of all burn you apply. Okay. Cast frequency of fire slash. Sure.
Join the ranks of legend.
Okay, well, we'll definitely do multicast 48% with Meteor.
Fire grows. Let them cower.
Yeah, this game gets bonkers. I could probably should get rid of the damage numbers or some of the status effect stuff. I think we can get rid of that. Let's do straight up damage modifier. Settings, graphics, controls, interface. Damage, individual damage numbers. Maybe I do kind of all get rid of those. Enemy health bars. Elite enemy health bars. I guess we could probably get rid of that. I thought there was a way to get rid of the status effect stuff too, because I don't necessarily. Although I guess there. Am I showing the status effects too? Okay, I think getting rid of the health bars is fine. You know, we'll just keep up the elite health bars. A lot of really good UI options in this game too. More games really should take note of what this game does. I know a lot of games do where you can get rid of damage numbers, but not a lot of games let you really modify it like this one does. And a lot of that seems, again, not a game developer, so can't tell you for sure, but a lot of that doesn't seem like it would be too hard. I would imagine most developers could put it in, so you know, some certain numbers don't show up as an option. And I'm afraid to get in here. But I mean, it seems that my golems are doing work on that big guy.
Another body for the pyre.
Okay, disarray damage, disarray extra. Let's go with critical chance. Oh, this guy seems crazy. Ooh, whoa. Increases the multicast chance of all your skills of type magical. Wow.
I am the Inferno incarnate.
Can you... Okay, here's another question. It seems like I don't get upgrades for things I don't have, which seems good, obviously, because it seems that all these multicast stuff is going to be for things I have, but I would imagine I'm not going to see things. Increases area of physical attacks, increases piercing chance of piercing abilities if I don't have any piercing abilities. That's kind of seems to be what's happening here. So it seems that when I see a legendary multicast like that, it's gonna be for abilities that I have equipped in my skill slots. Whenever you cast a fire skill, okay, so this is a upgrade of that. So let's do that. Although it seems that that might be overkill at this point, especially if I can only have 3 golems. Because I don't think I've seen more than 3, so I don't really know if I need to do... I probably don't need to do more than that. Because it seems that with the percentage that I currently have at a very low, like 6%, that seems enough to keep max golems out. Unless at some point I can increase that amount. Okay, let's go with... I'm gonna go with a little bit more max health. Just so I don't know. Because I don't know how squishy I really am. Because one, I haven't gotten hit yet. But when that time comes... Who knows what'll happen. Okay, let's do area modifier. The only problem with these golems is they kind of... I can't go where the golems are. So whatever enemies they have attacking them, there's just this constant circle of red. But I mean, you know, that's fine. Because the golems are taking care of that. So I guess I just don't need to worry about those guys. Just focus on everybody else. I really want to level up these golems then. All your attacks apply burn. Again, that I don't think I need that, right? Let's do critical chance.
The inferno sings.
Whenever you cast, okay, so that's the same thing. I don't think I need to take that, right?
Let's see what fuels your power and how fast it burns.
All right, let's do critical chance. Damage modifier, the gold. Wow, that's a big modifier.
The great void falls.
Okay, so again, I need to know what the difference is. What's the red? The red is like a boss mode, and then this is infinite mode. I'm gonna go over to the, I guess we'll go to infinite. I don't know what the red is. I don't know what the red is. Someone's got to tell me what the red is, because I don't want to... I'll have to look it up or something, because I don't want to get myself killed by accidentally doing something I shouldn't be doing. So at this point, you know, we'll keep it up, because I have a couple chaos modifiers going on here. Now we're kind of going to do infinite mode, so we'll run maybe 2 or 3 different maps and see, and then see what kind of resources we gain afterwards. You gain a lot more damage, but are these ones good? Movement speed is usually really important in these type of games. I mean, I guess I could take it and then build back my movement speed. You know, that 15% movement speed didn't really seem to affect me that much, so... Okay, all your attacks can now... I guess... Wait. Okay, does this mean, though, that I'm gonna know... Increases the damage of every... Because I was gonna say, does this increase the amount of burn I apply? But then this one's... It's kind of what I'm looking at. Burn damage total, 590 or 398. And then this increases the damage of every burn you apply. Let's go with that.
That's what I needed.
Alright, let's just go with straight up damage modifier. So I do like what appears to be every character seemingly having their own set of abilities.
Beautiful.
Mixed in with other abilities that, you know, everybody can use. Because then that makes every character feel unique. And I think that's really important. Okay, I'm just gonna try this. I don't know. No, okay, so that increased, that showed my burn damage, but I think that's because of increased as a firebolt. Let's do that one. So yeah, I don't think I need to take that one, because I don't think that's necessarily increasing my fire damage. I think that's just showing how much fire damage I do. And then the number went up because I had taken that extra 30%. Dude, we are just messing everything up here. Okay, increases the area modifier of all your frontal fires. So let's do that. Oh, but but this is increasing the burn total. Okay, I'm so confused. I'm just gonna take it. You can let me know if I'm wrong.
And you have failed its test.
But I see burn numbers going up, so sounds like it's okay. It seems that maybe they both increase the burn damage then. Okay, damage modifier frontal again.
The Inferno sings.
This is one of those games where they really put the power curve on your side, huh? Because I barely played this, and it seems that we're getting... Your critical strikes may now apply burn. Don't we apply burn anyways? I guess.
This heat.
See, but then that one showed burn damage of different numbers. Okay, let's do the XP and pickup. Alright, increases multicast of all your missile types, and I have 2 missile types. And then, see, this increases burn again, so... Sure, but this does a 30% chance. 30% more.
This one
I really, I mean, as we're talking about the power curve here, I really like that I feel super powerful here, and I have what appears to be a pretty cohesive build. So now, you know, because when you jump into these games, especially as a new player, it's hard to come into the game and be, oh, super cool fire build, and then people who have played this game for a while be like, nah, that fire build, you know, like, you're only upgrading maybe 2 fire skills, and you're all, oh, this is a really cool fire build, guys, check out my video. But you know, this game this game seems like I can actually do that. This game seems like I could be like, oh, check out this cool fire build, and it's actually a pretty cool fire build. Even though I'm literally, this is literally my 2nd game since the release. But, you know, I can come out here and I can put, oh, sick ass fire build, check this out, it's really awesome. I'm kind of taking all that movement speed since it was showing up, so I can take that, whatever that damage one was. Yeah, this one right here, so I could get that extra damage.
Let my blood and spirit join the ranks.
I probably don't need to do cast frequency for this anymore either, because this is the amount of I have, right? I'm just assuming that means 3, and I haven't really noticed more than 3 being out at once. Man, I really want to level up these golems more, though.
Fuel for the flame.
My golems are only level 4, while everything else is a lot higher. Probably because they don't match. They don't match any of my other stats. Okay, we'll do... Well, there we go. There's a damage modifier for golems. So if I'm gonna have 3 golems out at once, I just want them to be as strong as possible.
Now this is fire.
It's crazy. My character sounds like the villain too. I like that. Flame wave damage. Let's do cast frequency again. She sounds like, every time I hear her voice, I think, oh, there's the boss. Where is she? But nope, that's my character. So my character is definitely a badass. It's just, this game's really easy to make some really cool builds, and I like that.
In sacred embers.
And again, what I really, really like about this game is the RNG is not as penalizing. Especially with the skills. So in a lot of games, once you get your skills, you know, you're locked in. Those are your 6 skills for the game. If you got the skills you want, good. If you didn't, too bad. With this game, allowing you to swap out skills really lets you get the type of builds that you want. They might take, you know, you might not get it right away, but that's fine. The chance is pretty much always going to be there, though. You just have to keep playing, and then hopefully you see the skill you want at some point. When you apply disarray, okay, well, I apply disarray on everything. So I need to get this lock and reroll and banish, because I want to lock this, you know. But that sounds super good. Okay, area modifier for all my area effects. That's only 2 of them, but that's still a good upgrade. I appreciate everybody that's been coming in and posting tips too, you know. Because this game is overwhelming. There's a lot to take in. And I guess the best, okay. If you want to drop some advice in the chat, the best piece of advice is, what should I focus on first? That's kind of, I think, always the most important thing as a new player. Because one, I don't want to waste my time. I want to be able to be as efficient as possible, as quickly as possible. I want to make sure that I'm getting to the end game, that I'm getting as much meta progress, that I'm unlocking my weapons that I need to unlock. So that's kind of the stuff that's most important to me right now. I care less about the build stuff and more about what should I focus on for meta progress to get me to the end game doing higher level builds. And then so that's why we're doing the chaos levels, because someone pointed out, like, hey, you should probably just select a few chaos levels until it feels too hard and just keep running with that, because it'll save you a lot of time. And I was like, okay, let's try that. And here we are, did a couple chaos levels. And now I think that'll increase the amount of resources I'm getting, which is probably what I want to do. So yeah, give me the tips. Should I play through every level? Should I play one level? Should I focus on one character? Does that matter? Because I know a bunch of characters, you can level up the characters. I haven't quite seen exactly what that does when you level up characters, but is it better to focus on one character? You know, there's a lot here.
That's what I needed.
What do you think the most important meta progression stats are? Usually I take anything that increases resource gain, but I don't think I saw any of those. You know, things that are gonna, again, because a lot of them will have ways to let you increase the meta resources that you're gaining. All right, we're gonna run one more level here. Let's do the damage.
Never ends. The sacred fire is eternal.
Okay, let's do, yeah, we'll do one more infinite here. Reach prestige level 5.
Fine weather for the flames to spread. Time to burn.
So yeah, drop your tips, because I know people have been playing this game this game has been out a long time. This game, I think, has been out longer than a year in early access. So if you've been playing a while, I'll take any tips. But I think for now, the most important tips for me are what I need to focus on. What's the most efficient way to level up my account and get to the high level stuff? All right, let's go with damage modifiers.
does not fear the dark. It consumes it.
Okay, we'll go area modifier for combustion.
Another beast turned to ash. Another soulstone claimed.
Whenever you apply a burn, a portion of the total damage is caused instantly. Okay, we'll do that one again. More bleed. And then, man, we're gonna have an insanely high crit chance here. So does this game, again, does this game sort of have that whole, like, Vampire Survivors, where Vampire Survivors, I didn't play enough of Vampire Survivors, but I know the thing people like about that is you are the god in that game. You know, you're incredibly strong, you're much more powerful than the enemies, and then you can always make these insane builds. That kind of feels where this game is headed. Because I'm really surprised at this build that I can pull off right here. It's one of my first runs. Okay, oh man. For physical type. This will only affect... I mean, I guess I'll take it, but that's kind of a... I guess that's kind of a bad one to get. Let's do the damage modifier again.
Stronger. Treasure or fuel? Let's find out.
Multicast for everything? That's insane. This game really loves multicasting. Multicasting in most games feels incredibly rare. But this game says here, let's give you multicast for literally everything you can do in this game. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Hell yes. Give me that extra golem. That's what I want. There we go. Yeah, now I have 4 golems. Oh, hell yes. I did not know that was going to happen. I was kind of hoping it would, but I wasn't sure. Okay, let's go with the damage modifier. XP gains.
Through the hunt we thrive.
Okay, we don't... Yeah, that's the one we don't need to take anymore. We'll just go with that. We'll go with the burn frequency. Because again, I have max fire golems. And I really like that the game lets you sort of do combos like that. It lets you pair fire with chaos. I wonder if it does it with everything. Can you pair fire with lightning, fire with ice to get kind of the same effects? Does it just know what spells you have and then it says like, okay, it looks like you have fire and ice, so here's the more fire you cast, the more chance you have to instantly cast an ice spell. Go area modifier.
The pyre grows. Let them cower. A lord of the void. Another body for the pyre.
You know, based on how quick this is going, we might do one more. So I'm killing these enemies super fast, and then we're killing these void lords really fast too. So let's do one more. I'll get us to about an hour, you know? About an hour of video time. Because that's kind of the new norm now. I generally, I guess, like to do hour videos. Those seem to be relatively popular.
what I needed.
Okay, now I'm starting to think, should I just level up the golem anyways? Because am I hurting myself by not getting other level ups? Because again, I want to make sure I'm getting those +1s, but maybe those only show up at certain levels. You know, maybe it won't show up again until level 10. So, okay, well, we're gonna take this one. We're just gonna take that damage. Because again, I really love these golems. Yeah, see, this Void Lord is dead now too. Wow. We're just messing things up.
A step closer to the sanctum. Scared yet.
Okay, we'll do one more. Let's go do one more, and then we'll get out of here. It's gonna stop here, but we're only at 40 minutes. Let's keep going.
The cold bites deep, but my flame melts deeper.
Might as well. I have a build that's just dominating, so let's just get whatever, I don't know, whatever meta resources I gain by clearing all this out. Multicast for combustion. So again, this was I had this question last time too, but I don't know if anybody answered it. Does that give me a triple chance now? You know, 100% is a double cast, and now an 8% chance to triple cast. So I can cast it 3 times at once. Because I went over 100%.
A Lord of the Void. Another body for the pyre.
Okay, and then another question. I noticed, you know, I am doing endless mode, but the game doesn't appear to be getting harder. How does that work? You know, the game kind of feels, is it just because I'm too strong right now? Is the difficulty increasing each time I walk through that portal? I mean, maybe the game's getting harder, but it's not really showing me what the game is doing.
This is fire.
I guess maybe it's a little harder.
Your end in sacred embers.
See, so should I just take this anyways, just to level it up? Even though the cast frequency is basically irrelevant to me at this point. I love these golems because this guy didn't even notice I was there. And I'm just sitting there in the back, just absolutely destroying him.
It only grows stronger.
And he's just so focused on my golems down here. The fact that they have taunt is what makes them incredibly powerful to me. Okay, that's the chaos one again. Let's do area modifiers.
That's what I needed. Even the darkest night must yield to the dawn.
So I'm just killing them in seconds. You know, that's why I'm curious. Does the game, how does the game scale difficulty for these endless modes? Whenever you apply burn a portion, okay, go with that one again. There we go, level 10 golems. And then again, evolutions. Are there evolutions in this game? Are there fusions? Can I fuse two spells together? I haven't noticed it. So my guess currently is no, but who knows? Because he dies in seconds. Literal seconds.
Join the ranks of legend.
That's a good one.
The pyre grows, let them cower.
Pairing the burn damage with them taking the burn damage instantly feels... I'm trying to figure out where all my damage is coming from, and part of me thinks it's from that. Man, this only took me like 5 minutes to clear. Okay, well, we're at about 50 minutes. Let's call it here. We'll call it here and move on to the... We'll go to the shop and all, or, you know, the meta progress stuff, and we'll see what happens here. Complete 100% of something, so... Okay, so let's see. Fire Slash did the most. Firebolt, Combustion, Chaos Golems actually did. Wow, Meteor and Flame Wave did... like, nothing compared to everything else. Highest progression... There we go. Curse intensity. Yeah, okay. I like it. I don't think there's anything else to see. So this got me to level 16. So is this what happens? I gain that amount of resources. Let's go. Oh, we could check more details. Oh, cool. Effective damage, total damage, number of hits, times active. Okay. Damage per skill. Oh, yeah, I want to see kind of... Yeah, the DPS. What was the DPS? Oh, is this the DPS? No, that's total damage. Fire Slash still did the most. Okay. Alright, let's go back to menu. Okay, so we go to character. So I kind of want to buy new characters here. Reach prestige level 50 with a total of 5 characters. Dang. So this character's, so I have to get, oh man, that's a lot. I see why this game's a grind, because this is prestige level, right? This is the character I want. I want the paladin. Reach prestige level 50 with 5 total characters. That's okay. So who are we gonna unlock here? Ice. You cost 3. I don't know if I want to spend those yet, because those might be valuable. Let's go with the Houndmaster. Let's spend 10,000, unlock the Houndmaster. Okay, then let's go to the skill tree. what does this do? Increases the runic power of all your characters by 1. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going to do that yet. And that's almost all my money. Let's go with... Is that this? Unlock all nodes in the central skill. Oh, to reveal. Oh. Okay, well then let's... Wait, there's 94? Unlock all nodes in the current... Oh. It just says unlock. So I was like, okay, well I'm just gonna put 1 point into each of these and then just unlock everything. I think it means I have to max everything out though. Alright, let's do area modif... Man, these are expensive too, jeez. Obtained by slaying lords of the... Didn't I... Oh, these... We get all these by slaying the lords. Okay, I get it. Increases, so we'll buy this. Increases your critical damage. We'll buy some of that. Oh, I was hoping this would be green. Why is... It kind of... I thought that we were going with the color schemes here. Okay, increases all health received from healing crystals. Increases block power. Okay, so yeah, I do have to max these out. So I guess, I mean, I have to buy them all anyways at some point. I'll just kind of buy what I can until we can't go no more. 6,000. You recover 4 health every time you level up. Can't afford that. Increases the amount of minor Soulstones you earn. Are these minor? Yeah, okay, this is the one I was looking for then. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. This was the one I was looking to upgrade then. Because this is the meta progress. Corrupted Soulstones. Is there a way to upgrade those? Gives you a chance to get new skills when you level up. Gives you a chance to lock. Okay, so this is how we get the locks and rerolls. Allows you to banish. Alright, let's see. Blacksmith. No, skill tree, achievements. I don't think this matters. Unlocks the Arcane Weaver for purchase. Unlocks the Legionnaire for purchase. Oh, so, oh, okay, so I can buy you too. Oh, yeah, you're a little... You're not, like, super expensive, and I do have the 5. I think I'll keep it, like... I kind of want to buy this character, though, Spellblade. Let's buy you. Okay, let's just buy a few characters here. Unlock the Arcane Weaver. But this one's... Man, I don't want to get 5 characters to level 50. That's already a lot. What do the other ones have to do? Eliminate 100 Lord of the Voids. Complete 100% of the Overlord mode. Win a match with all cursed tiers up to 5 enabled on Whispering Grove. Okay, I want to get... Where's the big mech guy? Venture into the void and light up the sigil of vileness in a tight... Man, I don't know what any of these are. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, so what is this right here? Character skills? Oh, so these are... Okay, so general skills. Oh, okay, so these are what they have available to them. And so then they get additional skills based on their weapon they have. Okay, so each character... Okay, so this character only had 3 skills that were unique to them. Whereas these are all the general skills. Okay. And then these... Okay, well, these ones are unique to the weapon. This was unique to my character. I get it. I get it. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to probably keep playing this game and again. Drop some tips, some hints. Let me know what I need to do to be as efficient as possible. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed these videos, please like, subscribe, and hope you have a great rest of your day.